What's up, everybody? It's your girl Erica from the Classy Climb blog. I just had to do this one really quickly. In the future, we'll have pockets of recession and pockets of wealth. What do I mean? So many people are saying, Erica, you stop bad-mouthing my California. You know, California is a beautiful place. It's great. It's full of money. But yeah, but it has pockets of extreme poverty. Middle class people living in their cars, living in their RVs. You can see it. It's a very extreme, I hate the word, income equality. Because we've not taught people in schools about accounting and investments. So when you're dealing basically with a bunch of adults who make $100,000 a year but can't afford to live anywhere because of debt and bad choices, and it's just expensive, we have a problem there with our math. Now, same thing we will see in Texas. People will say, I'm coming to Texas to make money. People who've lived in Texas their whole life will be like, I'm absolutely broke. It's so expensive, I can't afford to live anywhere. Again, it's pockets of recession and pockets of wealth. The city's charging everybody engineer rates, but not everybody's an engineer. Very small percentage of the city are engineers or tech people. The clear indication of this is renting an apartment building. They've built apartments throughout the city because there's not enough housing. And when I mean there's not enough housing, to get a house that's $250,000 and under is like a joke. Now, is there some crush kind of happening and there's $180,000 houses popping up around the edges of town? Sure. But then that means you're driving 30 minutes to work, right? You're not even living in the city you came to live in. So what I'm hoping from this channel and what I'm hoping for something I'm releasing on Feel Good Friday is two things that can help you guys and help a lot of people in increasing their income. That's just number one. Many of you, when I get on the phone with you, you're short $500 or $300 or a daycare cost. You're short small things that will just require you to make more income. The average American household has $50,000 a year annual income. So that means one person's probably making 18 grand and somebody's making 32 grand. Now listen to that. 18 grand and 32 grand. That means somebody's making $10 an hour and somebody else is making maybe 15 or so. You know, I know someone's gonna be in the comments like, your math is wrong. Shut up, shut up. The key here is there's gonna be pockets of wealth and pockets of inequality. And if you don't get your income up while you have the opportunity to, you're gonna be in a world of hurt. Many of you say, well, Erica, what about family time? What about work-life balance? Honey, there is no balance when you're broke as shit. And your kids are gonna suffer when they're 12 and 13 and you can't afford to get them to tutoring. You can't afford to get them the new items they need for school and computers and higher tech and internship and after school programs because you refuse to make sacrifices when they're 5, 6, and 7, and 8. This happens often to people. Now, say what you will about Grant Cardone and Gary Vee. A lot of these people have built up a life that they made so much money their kids can never spend it all. They could take a vacation every month and it wouldn't matter. I'm not talking about that type of money. I'm just talking about getting you to a point where a lot of you are saying, Eric, I don't have $1 million for retirement. You don't need $1 million for retirement. We'll get more into that in the blog. But at the end of the day, I just want you guys to see there's gonna be pockets and you gotta figure out, do you wanna be on the other side of that? So later, you guys.